It's Chris and Des show. Pick a theater and go.
Hello,
Hi.
Welcome to the Chris and Des show. I'm Chris, this is Des, and we're here to talk about all things pop culture, but most importantly, theater. Today on our first show, we're going to talk about a show we saw last night, a musical, called Waterfall, currently playing at the Pasadena Playhouse. Des, what'd you think?
Okay. It wasn't as bad as it could have been.
That's always a good sign.
It was, okay, good things. We're going to stick with good things. We're going to start with positives.
Preface?
The sets are really good.
Yes.
The acting was very good. The performances of the individual people I thought were very good. The orchestra was amazing. The fact that they had a full orchestra, I was very pleased to hear them tuning at the beginning when we were walking in. That was exciting.
Yeah.
I might be done now.
Okay. I will agree with what you said.
Okay, good. That's good.
Good acting, and it's not their fault. The lead actors, they're supposed to be generic McPlane rap, right? Which is exactly what they are. Like,
Okay.
I'm a boring character, you're a boring character, and we're gonna be boring together. But the guy especially was very likable, and the girl was a great singer.
Yes.
By far, the best person by far was the lady who played her maid, J. Elaine Marcos, who played Nuon. She was phenomenal. The whole time I was wishing she was in more scenes.
Every time she came on stage, the energy level just went out of the roof.
She is great.
Yes, she was excellent.
The set, it's amazing to have a waterfall on set, and there's water playing in the water.
The slates, like they had these moving slates that came in, and the picture on them changed, and everything like that. It was excellent. It was very impressive. I loved it. When you come to sets. I'm not going to go to a show for their sets.
When it comes to sets.
But the sets were great.
You're right. The sets were great.
I'm sticking with that.
No, whoever did the set design was
they were
really
excellent.
Good.
Yeah.
I know it wants to go to Broadway.
Right.
So let's talk about some hiccups it might have going to Broadway.
Okay, so the premise being
South Pacific.
/ King and I. Because it's one of the main things was it wanting to modernize. That it's Siam wanting to modernize just like King and I.
Yes. And they're getting to know each other. But also it felt the whole time, even I'm sure the person who wrote it, people who wrote the music, I'm sure they were.
Well, okay, Richard Maltby is kind of a famous, he's done some good things at Miss Saigon.
Ain't Misbehaving.
Yes. He's famous for doing, Maltby and Shire was together, the writing combo, and they did a show called Closer Than Ever that has some really great music in it, but it never made it to Broadway. But it's this, like I have the score of these great songs because they're so good. They're fun songs, but.
And you know what? That is the key. Is that the music in it, when it's upbeat and fun, when it's those three girls in the 50s, they were so good. It was so upbeat and of that time period.
Yes.
The slow songs are so slow. It's like watching paint dry music. And then
and they just didn't have a hook.
Yes.
They didn't have that thing that helped you to remember the song.
And
they weren't bad. They were just kind of.
And I kept leaning over to her the whole time saying is this around you to South Pacific? Where's Roger and Hammerstein? The problem is they paced it, like you said, it the same way as a Roger and Hammerstein show. But the good thing about Roger and Hammerstein is every song you leave I'm gonna watch that stand right.
There's just energy. There's energy in a Rodgers and Hammerstein that just wasn't there last night.
Yeah,
the trio that you were talking about, they needed 3 or 4 numbers. They needed to come back throughout the whole show and establish musically the time period. They wwere like Andrew sisters kind of.
This is what we need.
They were great.
The maid tries to become one of the trio. I go to that show every night.
It could have used another storyline. It could have used more drama in there for something else. It was just the one story.
And even the drama of it's a forbidden love type thing. Right, the husband, it wasn't forbidden. The husband's like, go. Yeah. Be with this young boy.
Okay, no spoilers.
Are not. But there wasn't the drama that needs you. But I do want to say, Great sets.
Yes.
Some catchy songs. The dancing. One song's about dancing were catchy, and those trio had that great song
really good,
that was cut too short, way too short.
Yeah.
The Maid, excellent. Elaine Marcos, you are excellent if you're watching.
Emily Paget was wonderful.
She was good.
Okay, I can't pronounce his name.
By Sucrete?
Sure, probably.
Very good too.
Yeah.
Very likable. And he's very likable.
Yes, an excellent voice. Oh, excellent voice. Amazing.
A lot of good control.
Yes.
And had some high points. I think the first act had enough high points to be like, hey, this might be
enough.
Good. And the second act, the first act had a lot of high points. So the second act was slow.
It just was heavy. It was a heavy show. The premise got heavier and heavier. And it's okay to have heaviness in your storyline, but you gotta have the energy to pull us through it. And it didn't. It kind of dragged us.
Yeah, I'm with you. So,
okay, so
A/F. What do you give it?
I'm going to give it a C-.
Okay.
That's where I'm going to land with it. I think I'm not ready to give it a failing grade. I think it really has. It actually has some possibility to. It just needs more. Yeah, the cast is amazing, but they just need more to it.
And I'll say C+. That's where I'm going. C+.
I'm going
area.
C-. Yeah, I'm going.
So an average of, we'll say C for Waterfall.
There you go. So that's not
for Waterfall. It's average show.
It
needs some work. Needs some work.
Work.
I think that's it. The idea and the sets, the cast could go to Broadway. We need to rewrite some songs.
Yeah.
And you know my pet peeve I told you about last night.
What?
Songs that, this is the key about Roger and Hammerstein. We have this catchy song, right? Beautiful melody, and we keep that melody no matter what.
Yeah.
Their thing is, I have all these extra words to say, so I'm going to break this melody. I'm like, no. You go to see a musical, and I want to leave singing the song, not like,
there was
we're going to add these words. That's no.
That's a multi thing.
Let's redo that, maybe?
Because that's kind of what happened before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I think that was good. All right. Let's talk about some news. Broadway news.
Okay. Broadway news.
The visit closed. Des, tell us why you are so upset.
Okay. So I had tickets to New York. I will be going in the next couple weeks. I have been already with We Are Teachers, and we took the high school class here, and we took them to New York, and we took some, and so you changed shows on me. I had tickets to Something Rotten, and then you decided, well, we need to go see Something Rotten with the high schoolers. Okay, so I switched.
Oh, it was because not everyone got their payment in on time?
Whatever.
It was
you changed shows on me. So I changed my ticket to Something Rotten, since I was going to go see it with high schoolers, to The Visit.
Cheetah.
I was so excited that I was going to go get to see Cheetah Rivera on Broadway for maybe her last show.
The last Kendra Nebb show.
The last Kendra Nebb show, the last show for Cheetah. This Broadway legend I was going to get to see.
It's closed.
It's closing. Is it closed already
Closed.
or is it closing?
It closed Sunday.
So, silver lining, I get to go see King and I now, which I love. Kelly O'Hara. I love Kelly O'Hara.
I love Kim Watanabe, too.
Yeah.
And the girl who won her Tony, too. I don't remember her name now.
I can't pretend like I knew who she was beforehand.
No.
I'm going for Kelly O'Hara.
Right, but she did a great job.
My point is, I'm missing Cheetah Rivera, and I'm very disappointed in that.
And I'll agree. Cheetah, come on. And it's because, here's the problem. We are smart about shows closing. We know.
You know when it's going to happen.
Cheetah and Kendra and Ebb, they are skewing to Broadway geeks like us and an older audience. And that's someone who is going week to week. You can't get a group of school kids like, we're going to see Cheetah Rivera in The Visit. They're like, who? What? What? Kendra and who?
That means nothing. It means nothing to them.
We would go see it a bunch of times.
Every time.
But we are not. I'm glad the cast album's still coming out, though. I can't wait
that's good.
to
I didn't know that.
get it. Yeah, it is. I keep looking at it for pre-order on iTunes, but it's never up on iTunes. So
I'm sure it's coming.
Get on that, Cheetah.
Okay.
I'm sure she's in charge of that stuff. And we love Cheetah, of course. All right, so now a new segment. Everything's new. It's first episode. A segment that we're going to call Everything's Coming Up Roses. Some things that we are loving this week. So, Jess, what is coming up roses for you this week?
Okay, I am just obsessed with the Something Rotten soundtrack. I have been playing it 24/7 on my little iPhone constantly. I think it is so good. It's smart, it's funny, it's such good music. I remember everything. I'm kind of obsessive about those kind of things. I have to play it over and over and over until I get it out of my brain. Something rotten.
That's not my something rosy, but I love it. Love,
right? Yes.
love.
So good.
Last night we were singing omelet together in the car. That is such a good soundtrack.
It's really good. It's really good.
Really good. My thing that's coming up roses this week is the Little Big Town song, Girl Crush. It is so good. And I'm going to see them tomorrow night at the Greek Theater. And I'm so excited to go see them. My wife and I are going. And that song is so beautiful. It's just really just like a guitar and the lead girl singer's voice from Little Big Town. And it's so beautiful. And it's about her having a girl crush, but she has a crush because she wants to be this girl because she is dating the guy that she really loves. And so it's so like beautiful. It's just a beautiful song. And so many country songs. Little Big Town. Okay. You would love them because you can harmonize all their songs for people.
Okay.
Two girls, two boys. And it's just beautiful. I love in this age of like everything's super synthesized and all this extra produced stuff.
No.
It's just
I like that.
strip everything away.
Simple,
I can sing.
Yes.
If you can sing,
yes.
Sing for me.
Yes.
That's what I like. And she can sing. Yeah. So now, on the other side of the coin.
Okay.
What are you loathing this week, Des? Tell me what you're loathing.
All right. So I wore my gypsy shirt.
Yeah.
Gypsy, Patty LuPone. Excellent. It was really good. I count myself lucky to have seen her on stage.
She's great.
I hear in the wind that someone else is planning on playing Mama Rose these days. Someone named Barbara Streisand. And I'm conflicted because I love Barbara Streisand from 40 years ago.
I said 20, you said 40.
No. Funny girl, Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, who doesn't?
That's who you love. Love, I'm saying love.
Love you, Barb.
She needs to stop now. Barb, stop. You be done. Okay, just be done. This it goes nowhere good. It goes nowhere positive. Don't do that. No. I can't.
We would have to change the title, your name, to Grandma Rose. Not Mama. You can't be Mama when you're 70 years old. You can't.
You can't. She needs to stop.
At the beginning of the scene, the very beginning of the musical.
You don't have to explain it to me.
Just little kids.
I know.
At 70? This is a miracle show.
And she should look 70. Does she look 70? Do you think she looks 70? I think she's trying to not look 70.
Trying not to look 70. Barb,
and
look
it's not
70.
working. Be 70. Own it.
Look at Meryl. That's what she
Yes.
is. Meryl is so beautiful.
Always look at
her age. Meryl. We love you, Meryl.
So that's my, what is it? Loathing?
Loathing.
It's my loathing. Okay, so Chris, what are you loathing this week?
Well, you know how before a show, you go out to eat, right?
Of course you go.
We love to eat. Before you go to the show, you go out to eat, and let's say you're sitting across from each other like we were last night.
Yes, we went
like
to the
normal
counter.
human beings.
Delicious.
We love the counter. We love you. And we'll talk about the milkshake in a second. But we went to eat. We sat across from each other like humans.
As people. Right? Like humans.
And then you see sometimes you see.
What do you see?
A person sitting next to another person on the same side of the booth with just the two of them. Just two people on the same side of the booth. Let me tell you why I love that. For many reasons. But what it says to me, if someone came and said, if Des said like, hey Chris, let's sit on the same side of the booth. First of all, Des, what the heck is the matter?
That's weird.
It would say, it is weird, right?
It's weird.
Even if you're dating, you're so in love that your bodies have to be touching the whole time you're eating food. It still is weird to me. Because it's like, you know what? Instead of looking at you, I would rather just stare at an empty booth. Because to me, this empty booth is more beautiful than your face. And that is why, one of the reasons why.
Okay.
Also, I would say I'm a touchy person as far as I'm like, hey, when I say hey, hi to somebody. Yeah. When I want to eat, I don't want you touching me. I don't want anyone touching me. I love my wife so much. She is amazing.
Yes, she is.
And there are times to touch your wife. One of them is not when you are eating food in a restaurant.
I agree completely.
I loathe it. And I know who you are who do it out there, okay? So if you see me, I see you. It just drives me crazy. It's been all my life. I have not liked it. I think it's a Sandy moment. My mom does not like that either. I think my mom and I are vibing on many things around that thing.
Absolutely. I'm glad you're able to express how you really feel.
Thank you, Tess. I've been holding that
I can tell.
I'm not usually good at showing my feelings.
You kind of, no, it's really hard to read you. Hard to tell how you really feel.
But in this case, I wanted you to know.
Oh my goodness.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
All right, yes, I'm with you.
Okay, so I think that's our show.
That's our show.
Right?
Good
so, now pick a theater.
And go.
Go see something.
Go see something.
Go see something.
Go to the show.
Have a good week.